Hey guys, I want to talk about that aftershave that I was talking about. Take these off, get the glare off. Kind of glary. Yeah, I don't talk about a lot of aftershaves. I use aftershave like crazy. I love them. This one, I've used it before, but for some reason I never really I liked it. But tonight was just I don't know, maybe I just needed the blast of fucking mint and eucalyptus and freshness that it gives. Yeah, it's just a really nice aftershave. By well, here's the box. Proraso. Relatively expensive for an aftershave. I know you can get it cheaper, but I bought it. It was $18. I know you can get it a lot cheaper than that. But at the time, I really didn't look around so much. Don't find a lot of Proraso stuff where I'm at. Usually just stuff like Old Spice and Aqua Velva and stuff like that for aftershaves, Brute, which is fine. I love all them too, and I will do reviews on all them individually. But, so I was just stoked to have this one. I went into the Shoppers one time, and they had this, and the cream, and the pre-shave, and I used it all tonight. Maybe that's why it was so over, because I used I call it the green Proraso. The mint, the eucalyptus one. I used that shave soap with the pre-shave and the shave soap, and then the aftershave. Ooh, my skin's still a little, this is a half hour ago, and I'm still a little, still feel it. You know what I mean? The cool chill. It's a beautiful scent. It's an aftershave, guys. So don't expect super high quality, real strong smell and longevity through the roof. Although I have had aftershave Brute and fucking Old Spice. Whew. Jesus, for aftershaves, they give most fucking eau de toilettes a run for their money. Some eau de perfumes, especially that Old Spice. Holy fuck. But this stuff, not so much. But I don't expect that from it. It's a nice bottle too. It's a neat little. For those of you who don't know, I love shaving stuff too, not just colognes. I have 3 or 4 different old style double safety razors, and I have a fucking Schick injector, which is an old style single bladed razor. It's kind of neat. I have a couple straight razors, a shavette, half a dozen different blade types, and soaps and creams and brushes. I just love old school shaving. I started doing it years ago. Started over 10 years ago doing this stuff, about 10 years ago now. And the reason I started was monetarily. It was fucking expensive to shave with, the multi-bladed Gillette cartridges and shit. It was, not that they're bad. I'm not going to get on here like a lot of people get on here or right into this double-edged shaves. That's a horrible way to shave. It's disgusting. It's crap. I always got decently comfortable shaves from them. It was just expensive. I got 4 carts, and it was almost $20 when you included tax. And it was, like I said, I was lucky to get 3 decent shaves out of them. Whereas with the old style, it was, I get about, because I only pretty much shave here, I get about 10 shaves out of a blade before you start feeling the tug and the pull a little bit. And they're, I got Most of them you can buy 50 to 100 blades for $10. So, took a little while to get used to. Had to do 5 or 6 shaves to get used to shaving that way. But once I did, I don't think I'd ever go back. Not even monetarily anymore because I'm doing all right there. Just, I like to shave a little better, that's all. But anyway, I was just on that anyway. Let's get back to this. Really, really nice scent. Again, like I said, it's a cologne. It's an aftershave. You're not going to get any. Oh, it's chilly. Oh, chilly. Let's talk about it for a minute. I actually found out a little info on it. Proraso green. It's classified as, I just call it Proraso green. I don't know what it's called, but I call it green. I guess it's Proraso Lozione Deporaba. My Italian's not that great, sorry. It is Italian, straight from Italy. Pretty sure it's made, marketed, and everything in Italy. Could be wrong. Nope, made in Italy. Yep. It has accords even. It's probably, well, I guess it would. It's got scent, so it's woody, aromatic, green, camphor, fresh, spicy. Some of the notes I could find, obviously mint and eucalyptus, oak moss, lavender, and witch hazel. What do you get from this? Initially, you get fucking alcohol. You know, rubbing alcohol, perfumer's alcohol, whatever. You know, you get that initial blast of alcohol, lasts for about 30 seconds to a minute. Then once that head burns off, you get... Smell is kind of weird because it's like a green oak moss and powdery and with the lavender and a bit of witch hazel in there. Witch hazel has a slight smell to it. But it's not so much the smell that I like about this. You put this on, and it is a blast of fucking eucalyptus mint. It is so refreshing after a shave. So refreshing, and it just feels so good. You just, again, I don't care what you shave with or how long you've been shaving. You're cutting hair off at the skin level. It's gonna do a little irritation, even if, you know, a little tiny bit, and this just feels so good. Doesn't burn too bad for being an aftershave. It's got a burn to it. It's an aftershave, but not as bad as a lot of the other stuff I've used. But it's like I said, it's not so much the smell, which isn't bad. It's kind of powdery green. I mean, powdery mossy, oak mossy. But it's got a bit of a mint smell to it, obviously, because of the eucalyptus. But you think it would have more of a mint smell because when you put it on, you feel it. You know, it's like, ooh, man. It wakes you up. Boom. You're like, wow. And like I said, especially using the combination with the eucalyptus cream they have and pre-shave, goddamn, son. Goddamn. It's perfect if you're a morning shaver. I'm a night shaver, so maybe not so good for me because it wakes you up. But if you're a morning shaver and you need something to wake you up in the morning, boom, this shit will do it. Like I said, use the cream and the pre-shave. And this, whoosh, you're ready to go. You don't even need a cup of coffee. Just kidding, you always need coffee. But, yeah. It's, like I said, it's a classic aftershave scent. You know, lavender, oak moss. You know, it's a classic type lavender, powdery, barbershop type scent. A little greener than most barbershops, but it's still a barbershop. Fougere. Like I said, it's got a bit of a mint smell to it, but not. It's more of that feeling of mint. I wish if you haven't tried it, I wish I could describe it better. You please try it. It's just also perfect if it's a hot summer day. You're just feeling, sometimes the heat can get to you. Throw on a splash or two of this. It's cheap. Well, mine wasn't, but for an aftershave. But you can get it for like $6. I've seen it. Not even online. At stores around here. Like I went to Winners. TJ Maxx, whatever you want to call it. Marshalls, $6, $7. I bought a couple more. Give it a try. And again, it's an aftershave, guys, so you're not looking at hours of longevity for the most part, or projection's not too bad actually, but it's only for like 15-20 minutes. It projects way out there like most aftershaves. Longevity 2-3 hours max, and even after the first hour it's there, but you've got to pretty dig in deep to get a whiff of its own hour and a half realistically. But it's not designed for that. And I'm not recommending it for that. I'm recommending it for the feel it gives you after a shave or a hot summer's day. Just splash it on. Oh, you go for it's almost like it's a feeling of a brisk winter's breeze without the pain of ice coldness. It's cold, but people who live in Canada know what I mean. The wind hurts your face. You walk outside, you're like, oh my God, you cover up your face and shit because the wind hurts. The icy cold wind. This is more just like cold. It's not a icy cold wind where it just stabs you in the face. I wish I could explain it better. Well, that would probably be why, though it's pretty concentrated from what I'm reading back here. Eucalyptus oil and menthol. So it's just gives you that icy cold feeling. It's so refreshing after a shave. My God. I've got another aftershave by Aqua Velva that's kind of like that. It's more mint, I think, than eucalyptus. It's Ice Sport. It's kind of a nice one too. I'll do that one eventually. Okay, guys, that's it. Made in Italy. It is a quality product for what it is, an aftershave. Very nice quality. I think they make pretty good aftershaves. I don't think they're top of the line. They're not niche aftershaves. They're artisan aftershaves, I guess they call them. They're not niche. But it's not, drugstore quality either. I guess it'd be somewhere in the middle. Nice scent. Nothing special, like I said. Typical. Very soapy, too. Be the lavender, maybe a little iris. It's got a soapy vibe to it. Very clean, refreshing scent. And just invigorating, I guess would be the word. You splash that on, boom, you're like, whoa, man. You'll love it, trust me. And the nice thing about an aftershave is you don't really have to worry about it messing with your scent. Like I said, realistically, most aftershaves, with the exception of a couple, Old Spice, I'm looking at you, Brute too, they're gone within an hour and a half. And you can even layer most of these because the scent is so light on most of them that you can put that on, and a half hour later before you go out, put your cologne on. You'll be fine. Your cologne will definitely overpower it. You won't have to worry about that. It's just a nice feeling. That's it, guys. Just want to talk about an aftershave real quick. Peace. Love. Be good to each other.